18 inches of snow to Washington, D.C. Say it ain't so. The Weather Channel's Dave Malkoff joins us now from Atlanta, that is in the crosshairs as well. Dave, give us a sense how the city's preparing.
Well, Peter, they don't want just the same thing to happen that happened 2 weeks ago today, where you remember Atlanta froze solid.
Our team is spread out across the East. Reynolds Wolf, Kate Parker, Jim Cantori, and Dave Malkoff has the latest from Atlanta.
Let's get the latest right now from David Malkoff from the Weather Channel. He joins us with more from Atlanta. David?
Well, Becky, this will be the iconic destruction of this ice storm here in Atlanta. The historic Craigie House in the Piedmont Park area is gone. Let me step out of the way so we can see the destruction left behind by the ice that just built up on the top of the roof last night. The whole building just crumbled, almost like a bomb went off inside the building, the owner said.
Dave Malkoff is in Midtown Atlanta today.
Well, the sun is shining here in Atlanta. The streets that were once covered in ice are now covered in melting ice. These puddles of water are everywhere. That's a good thing, but unfortunately, it's not all good news after this ice storm. More than 500,000 Americans may have lost power in winter storm packs, but the city of Atlanta has lost something no power truck can restore.
Because it was so beautiful and it was here forever.
Ace Amerson tells us he owned the historic Craigie House a few years ago, built less than 50 years after Atlanta burned at the end of the Civil War. This building's story came to a crushing end in Atlanta's ice storm of 2014.
I fell in love with this house. I just absolutely loved it. It had like this huge ballroom when you came inside, and you had this little 16-foot ceilings. It had this old tin roof. It was just a beautiful building.
Turns out these 100-year-old bricks just could not sustain the weight of all that snow, ice, and sleet that built up overnight. 3 walls of the building came crashing down, leaving an empty shell of a piece of Atlanta's history.
I don't think it was designed for 3 inches of ice.
Atlanta has lost its longtime home to the Daughters of the American Revolution. Ace has lost his dream bachelor pad, but may have gained something.
I should be dead. I think, if I was living in this house, that'd have been it. I'd have been in the house.
The American flag still flies in what's left of a window here.
There's a lot of cool stuff that I found. I found a ring in the stairwell when I was remodeling. So I can just see some girl just losing it back in 1920, just losing her mind. So really sad, actually.
And there may be countless pieces of the past trapped in that pile of rubble. Now you're looking at the sunshine hitting these white columns here. The lead architect and the owner of the building tell us they are going to try and save the facade to build something else here in the Piedmont Park area of Atlanta. So maybe what you're looking at could last another century. In Atlanta, I'm Dave Malkoff, the Weather Channel.
Boy, you hate to see that, don't you? A lot of recovery still to come around the South from winter storm packs.
All right, but